Wait, are we on?
We're on. We're gold.
We're gonna head on in. We're vlogging. Ruining the shot.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's go.
We're in the belly of the beast.
Let's go party.
What's up, everybody? This is the Axeman and
ActBro.
And today we're going to tell you about our great journey to 343 Industries for the Halo Wars 2 launch event. Now, yes, of course, I did get invited to 343 and get sent an early copy of Halo Wars 2, and this doesn't mean the quality of my videos will change, but it will mean I will only make out with members of 343 once a week. Once a week, alright? That's fair.
Yeah, you set a bar, some limits.
Yeah. So not a shill, okay? Let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah, you're just getting there.
Yeah. We're working our way. So basically, this was a freaking awesome event that we went to. I got a lot of pictures and footage we screwed around. There was so much to see and do, and I wanted to make sure the ActBro could be in this video because, you know, last time he was in a video, it did pretty dang well. Yeah.
It's been a little while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, it's good to be back on the Act show.
Yeah. So this all started because Grim Brother 1 sent me an invitation, and huge shout out to that guy. Thank you so much, Grim. Hope you enjoy this video, by the way. Now, I was able to bring a +1 to this party, and I thought, what a perfect opportunity for us to wear the inflatable helmets. So as we were on our way to the studio, we brought the helmets and all this stuff. We were pretty hyped up. As we walk in, I'm like, I don't know if I want to bring the helmets. I don't know if I want to wear them. We might just be too gooberish. It might just be like too off the chain. And so I was just like, nah, let's leave them in the car. I don't know what changed, but I was basically like, nope, fuck it, let's go get them. So we got them and we both put them on, and we basically were the coolest people in there.
It was a mistake in the beginning for sure, because like if you wanted to eat food or drink food, you got this giant helmet on your head. It's kind of difficult.
That look really works on you. Can you drink with that?
Yeah.
And there was a lot of people there, so it was pretty warm.
I mean, there were all these cosplayers and people with like legit elite outfits and you know, Spartan suits, but nobody had the inflatable Spartan helmets.
Yeah, and I don't know if a lot of people knew about them either. So, you know, it's pretty cool.
But what's funny is, like, they're so big and iconic that when I was wearing them, I actually got recognized by a few people because I mean, where have you ever seen those before?
There he is again. Oh, he's vlogging. We got him.
I heard you.
We got him.
YouTube channel. Which channel do you run?
The Act guy.
The Act. I don't know.
No, it's the Act man. Whoa. Whoa.
Wait, yes.
I know you.
Now I know who you are. Now
I know who you are.
I recently saw your videos. Like,
So prior to this, we met up with Fabian and Late Night Gaming, two guys which are, I guess they're cool.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, they're people for sure.
Yeah, they're people. They're cool. So we met up with them and then, you know, hung out at my house, and then, you know, we headed down there. And in order to check in, they had like these little envelopes with your name on them, and mine said Actman, which was pretty cool. And what it came with, and so I'll just show you guys all the cool stuff we got. But we got this dope ass guest pass,
Sweet lanyard as well.
super smooth lanyard, and then came with some playing cards, which is cool. And then this is the envelope that had my name on it. You can see that, Actman, which is pretty cool. And this came with a party bracelet, raffle ticket, and a little thingy talking about the launch party and a map of the place. It was pretty freaking sweet. And then we are in the main lobby just taking pictures, you know, videos, just having a ball, talking to people. And then a 7'2" Master Chief walks in, full clad armor with an assault rifle, and this guy was just freaking huge.
Yeah, and he was legitimately the size of Master Chief with his armor on when he actually had his cosplaying armor on as well. So, yeah, funny thing, I remember the guy's name was also John, who was in the suit. So
Yeah, we talked to the guy that made that suit of armor. They made it for free because this guy was such a perfect match to, you know, act as the Master Chief. I went up to him. I was like, "Oh, bro, you gotta get me in some of these pictures and videos." And I went up to him and I was like, "Chief, I know you're super busy and all saving the world, but can I just get a couple pictures?" And so we were able to get pictures, or at least I was. And then I asked him, "What's your favorite pose?" And you know, he was standing tall, thought for a second. He was like, "This one." And it was pretty freaking awesome. I mean, he's intimidating in that thing. So
Did he actually talk to you? I didn't.
a little bit, you know, he was in the role, so just a little bit. But yeah, I know you wanted to get pictures, but then
He had to move on.
yeah, he had to move on, you know, because Chief's a busy guy. You know, he doesn't stand around for a while. There was also a huge Atriox puppet statue thing, the one that they used in those commercials.
Wow. It feels so real.
And that thing was even bigger than Chief, dude. Atriox is a beast. He's huge.
Yeah, it was really cool.
It was
Yeah.
it was very intimidating for you, I remember.
Yeah, it was incredible to see the actual thing from the commercials.
Yeah.
Because the commercials I thought they were very well done.
They were. Now, the only issue with this event was that it was so hard to manage, like, pictures and videos because, you know, you don't want to see everything through the lens of a camera, right? And I wanted to enjoy myself, which I did. So what the footage and pictures I got is what I got. And, you know, as we walked into the main complex, they had, like, this huge table of champagne glasses and just said, "Take one."
Yeah.
And I remember I just, like, took two and then just knocked them both back and then was on my merry way.
Yeah, I should have done that, damn.
So after we got in, we basically walked around and taking pictures and videos, and then Bonnie Ross gave the official toast at 3:43 p.m.
Was that what it was? I didn't.
Yeah, it's listed on here. Yeah, so they had Bonnie Ross do the toast, and then Dan Ayub gave a little speech as well. Everyone toasted and cheered, and then the party began.
Check it out.
And I talked to quite a lot of people. It was pretty interesting. Some guys that, you know, worked on quality assurance, talking about my videos, and they gave me some good comments, some interesting comments. Said that they do pay attention, and but basically, I talked to this one guy, and I can't remember his name, but he was telling me that from one of my videos a long time ago, they were actually taking a specific piece of feedback, and they might create something pretty big out of that. Now, I'm not going to say anything specific, but I thought you guys might enjoy that little tidbit right there. After the toast, we started just exploring the place. I mean, there was so much to see. There was the huge Halo museum that had freaking everything you could possibly think of, from the original Halo Xbox to, you know, signed copies of the game and all this stuff. And that was pretty incredible. They had all the Noble Team statues there, and I took some pictures and videos of that. And even the Noble 6 helmet.
I will now be reenacting the most memorable line from Halo Reach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They had that, and you could put that on. There was like a Didact helmet as well.
Yeah, it was actually kind of small. I was surprised, to be honest. But yeah, it was awesome. We got footage of that, of wearing the helmet, each of us too, I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah, I believe that was the same helmet that was in the commercial for the game, wasn't it?
Yeah, the Noble 6 helmet, I think, was the one used in the Halo Reach trailer. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah.
But there was a lot of stuff that they used that was from the trailers. And in the very back near part of the bar, there was like these dual SMGs that you could hold. I don't think you ever went back there. I was out solo, and then I saw this place where they had all these cool like prop guns that you could hold. And those SMGs are like the length of my forearm. They're freaking huge.
Yeah, and apparently it's 1-to-1 copying, so it's actual size of the planned like gun in the game.
Yeah, in universe. And
Yeah.
that was another thing. We were talking to these guys, and I was getting footage of Captain Halfjaw and some of the other Spartan cosplayers. And we went into this back room where they had all these props, and they had this assault rifle, they had this Spanker rocket launcher that could play music out of it, and even make phone calls through it.
Does that mean
We call this the Ghetto Blaster.
It was ridiculous. They had so much stuff back there. It was just crazy. It was so much to take in all at once. So with my Spartan helmet, I was always cracking jokes at the cosplayers with the huge, very detailed costumes. I was always cracking jokes like, well, what do you think of my outfit? And it's just the freaking helmet,
Who do you think has the better helmet?
You, definitely. Can I take this? Is that okay?
I'm not supposed to show my face. Yes. Oh my god. That's perfect.
There was a bunch of props and stuff like a cryotube and a podium, and I think a lot of this stuff was used in either commercials or TV shows, or I think the Noble Team statues were used as part of the promotion campaign. And the George statue was like 7'8". He's freaking huge. So sometime in between all of this, Phil Spencer and Major Nelson were doing a live stream, and I tried getting like a funny shot of Fabian looking at Phil Spencer like all confused and stuff, and this woman came up to me and told us to, hey, could you guys back out a little bit? They're live streaming right now. And then what happened?
Well, we ran into this woman and she talked to us and she said, she really liked the helmet, so she wanted us to walk right behind it. So they had ActBro photobomb the live stream, and then they came up to me, the director of the live stream, and told me to do the same thing. And the funny ass thing is, when we're walking by, the director cuts the cameras so that we're in the frames with the shot. I mean, oh my god, we were dying. Yeah.
The night we came home after the party, we showed that to our mom, the Act mom, and we were just dying.
Yeah, that was great.
It was one of the funniest fucking things I've ever done.
Yeah, and it was right there on camera. Everybody
So
on the stream
obvious.
saw it. Yeah.
So obvious. Like I got a bunch of tweets and messages like, I saw you on the live stream, and ActBro did this goofy ass walk that was just like so fake and perfect at the same time, and that was the highlight. That was the highlight right there.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, we even saw parts of the video that we didn't think we'd even be in. Just kind of us in the background. So
yeah, we scrubbed through like the hour-long live stream and found where we had photobombed Phil Spencer and Major Nelson.
Yeah, either intentionally or not.
Yeah. Actually, after the live stream ended, we were kind of hanging out in this little area, and I was able to talk to Phil Spencer and get a couple pictures with him, and Bonnie Ross was there, and like I didn't even expect to be able to like talk to these guys, or that they would be so cool to just like hang out, with a drink and actually want to talk to random people. But it was a launch party, so I imagine, they wanted to have fun just as much as we did. But yeah, we were hanging out around Phil Spencer, and I think we were talking to him, and then Bonnie Ross comes up to us, and she's kind of intimidating, not gonna lie. In a sort of like half joking, half serious way, she was like, "So, you boys were photobombing the live stream, huh?" And then I put my arms behind my hand and I was just like, "I just did what the director told me to, ma'am." And they started laughing, and then Phil Spencer was like, "Yeah, it was probably more interesting than what I was talking about." I mean, and I was able to talk to Phil Spencer, which was pretty cool, and I was telling him how awesome it was that he has the original Xbox logo as his Twitter icon, and we were talking about like how cool the original Xbox was, and that cool goopy intro they had, and just how stylistic and awesome it was. And I could tell that, even as the head of Xbox, he does play games, and he's a pretty big gamer, which is cool.
Yeah, and I think he talked about that on the stream as well. They asked him a question. It was right around the time we were photobombing, I want to say.
Yeah.
And he says something like he tries to play like 8 hours, 12 hours, something like that every week.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
So, this is Phil Spencer, the head of Xbox. And at one point I was just telling him, I'm kind of trying not to fanboy out here. And he said, "I'm not worth it." It's just like, I'm not worth it. He's just such a cool dude, like...
Self-aware.
Self-aware. Yeah, self-aware, and like doesn't take everything too seriously. Like he was just hanging out, having a drink, and I just walked up to him. You know, everyone's.
That was awesome. He's one of the guys.
Yeah, he's one of the dudes. Didn't get a picture with Bonnie Ross though. She was busy moving around. I wanted to get a picture with her and Phil Spencer, which would have been pretty hilarious and awesome. But you actually talked to Phil about internships and working at Microsoft, didn't you?
I did, yeah. He gave me some good information. Yeah, hopefully one day I can get a job there. That'd be crazy.
You should have gotten a recommendation from Big Phil.
Yeah,
dude.
Next time.
Next time. Oh, one thing I wish I did ask him was about Banjo-Kazooie, if they ever had any plans to make another game. Looking back, I really wish I had asked him about that.
Yeah, a specific Kazooie game would be great, you know, rather than kind of the successors. It was like Yooka-Laylee, but apparently that game looks really good.
It does,
you know?
but it ain't the Baron Bird.
Yeah, it's not them. So it looks like a great game to be a compliment to them, for sure.
Yeah.
Would we want a legit Banjo-Kazooie game? Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Another one of the funny stories is I actually got a girl's phone number at this event. Yeah, this gathering of nerdy Halo fans who would have thought that I would be able to get a girl's phone number, but I was talking to her. She was checking coats, and we were talking and, you know, cracking jokes, and I was like, oh, I hope all my stuff's going to be in there when I come back to get it, and she said, well, it might be, and then I asked her out on a date, and she said, I'm actually seeing someone right now, but if I wasn't, I'd be swooning. So I was like, oh, snap. Naturally, I was just like, oh, okay, I'll move on. I'll just enjoy the party. Nice talking to you, all that jazz. So I was talking to Fabian, and he told me what you should say is, well, if you're ever not seeing someone, you might want my phone number. And sure as shit, I saw her in the Halo Museum taking pictures, and I started talking to her again. I used that line that Fabian gave me, and boom, got her number.
Just like that.
Just like that. Thanks, Fav. Appreciate it. They had statues or puppets of brutes, elites. I mean, it was really overwhelming. Like, it sucks because I want to go back there and just, like, look at the Halo Museum because there was so much to take in, so many games and all this stuff going on. Wish the party lasted longer.
Yeah. They even let us stay, I think, 2 hours over even, so.
Yeah, as they were cleaning up, we just stayed and hung out with people, talked. I had quite a bit to drink that night. It was pretty awesome.
I did too. Open bar, I mean.
Yeah, take advantage. And I was able to talk to Jeremy Cook, the art director for Halo Wars 2, who was a pretty cool guy as well. And Tom French, I think he's the head of Forge. I think he got promoted recently. He's pretty sweet. He told me the reason why there's no forgeable blood in Halo 5. And I don't know if I can say it, but I know the reason. So nearing the end of the event, they were handing out these bags, these cool little bags with all the gift stuff in them. And I got this dope-ass Atriox shirt. Did you get one of these?
I did.
Oh,
yeah.
Bullshit.
Metallica stylized.
Yeah.
Very cool.
It's pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah.
So after that, we hung out in the lobby, talked to Grim Brother 1, Pro Ace Joker, the head of Griffball, and a bunch of other cool people. And yeah, Grim was like, oh, I'll be back downstairs and then we'll go talk about some cool stuff. And then we waited for like 45 minutes and we're like, all right, Grim, come on. Come on. So then we went home, dropped off Fabian, and late night stayed to talk to those guys. And overall, it was a pretty freaking awesome experience, I gotta say. Really thankful I was able to be a part of that. And the funny thing is, ActBro here was kind of like, oh, you know, I might have school, I might be busy. But then he decided to come. And why did you decide to come?
Well, when the Seahawks won the Super Bowl and they had the parade to celebrate it, I chose to go to class that day. I couldn't tell you what I learned on that day of class, but I could tell you that I remembered missing the parade, basically. So, you know, I figured miss a class or two, you know, it's not a big deal. You get to kind of revisit your childhood and you get to check out one of the places where they develop one of your favorite games, so.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Seriously. Alright guys, well I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope this gets to at least 240,000 views, maybe over 1,000 dislikes again, and thanks for watching. Alright everyone, that's all we've got for today. This is the Act Man, Bro, signing out.
Peace.